The discussion of the terrorist attacks boiling over to the presidential race tonight. This as Wisconsin's presidential primary is just 2 weeks away. Only News 3 political reporter Jessica Arp spoke to GOP candidate for president, Ohio Governor John Kasich.
Ohio Governor John Kasich is the first of the remaining GOP candidates for president to make a stop in Wisconsin ahead of our April 5th primary. I talked to him today one-on-one on the streets of Milwaukee. Tell us about your strategy in Wisconsin as you begin to campaign here over the next couple of weeks and how you see a path to the nomination through here.
Well, look, I don't think anybody really is going to have enough delegates going to the convention. Ted Cruz needs over 80%, which he's not going to get, and Donald Trump needs well over 50%, which he's never achieved. So I think it's going to be a battle to the convention.
Is it a dicey proposition to bank on a convention fight?
No, I think it's great. I mean, the convention is nothing more than an extension of what we've already done. And for the first time since I've been in the race, since I was in July, I got more attention in the last 3 weeks than I got the entire rest of the time that I've been in the race.
Now, I wanted to ask you today about the situation in Brussels,
Sure.
the terror attacks there. Amongst the GOP field, Senator Cruz today calling for patrols of Muslim neighborhoods. Donald Trump talking again today about banning Muslims to the U.S. Where do you fall? How does your foreign policy compare in this discussion?
Well, first of all, I have foreign policy experience, which, exhaustive. 18 years on the Armed Services Committee, and I was in the Pentagon after the attacks of 9/11. No, I mean, patrolling Muslim neighborhoods, I don't even know what that is all about. I think he's probably walked that back. Trying to target Muslims, frankly, they have to be partners with us because the Muslim community, the overwhelming majority are absolutely see this as abhorrent. They see this as murder just like we do.
In your mind, is what Senator Cruz or Donald Trump talking about helpful in this conversation immediately after a terror attack?
Well, look, I don't really want to comment much. I'll leave that up to you. But for me, you have to be strong, you have to be calm, you have to know what you're doing, you have to have the experience. And frankly, I will tell you, I think the president should have come home from Cuba, not gone to a baseball game.
Kasich will do a rally in Milwaukee over the noon hour tomorrow and is expected to be back in Wisconsin next week. In Milwaukee, Jessica Arp, WISC News 3.
And Senator Ted Cruz will also stop in Wisconsin tomorrow for a conservative event in the Milwaukee area. His wife Heidi will open a number of campaign offices. So far, there's been no announced events for Donald Trump.